views and opinions expressed on The Big Llama Show are those of the host and guest. They do not reflect that of our sponsors, advertisers, or employers. Enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live!
It's in the she ruckus. Dead beat, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Wagon to the million, Louis V about that. Stacking paper limitless, what you know about that? I'm getting dough, I'm getting paper. Seats in the club, hands up in the air. Wagon to the million, Louis V about that. Stacking paper limitless, what you know about that? I'm getting dough.
Greetings and salutations to my internet friends, to the people around the world, to the hundreds of subscribers. Welcome to the Big Llama Show. And of course, this show is not done by me alone. I must bring in my co-host, Blackout AD. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Listen, man, new mic, new llama. This guy came out with the radio, the podcast. He got intimate. He's like, the new 100 subscribers, which you can say that now, which congratulations, man. Every week we come on the show, this man's growing, man. The brand is getting stronger and stronger.
It's again, I am very excited. Yes, I've upgraded the microphone. I've upgraded my camera look. 800 subscribers will do that to you. No money coming in yet, but shit.
Hey, he's acting new money right now.
I'm cashing those checks before I even get them. Anyway, so a big weekend this weekend. Obviously, it's Easter weekend, so happy Easter. Those of you who celebrate Easter, and those of you joining us on Easter night, thank you. You could be anywhere else doing church things or with the family, but you're here tonight.
I want you to text all your religious family members the Big Llama Show link and tell them Jesus is coming back.
That's right.
Live right now.
Hey, there's a lot of llama references in the Bible, so so maybe you get your fix.
I think not.
No. So no, again, big weekend, Easter weekend. So happy Easter. We hit 800 subs this week, so we're very, very excited. Actually, this weekend we hit the 800 subs. We've got a poll that's like neck and neck. We're going to talk about that. But the most important thing about this weekend is that there's AD's birthday weekend.
Oh,
AD, happy birthday, my friend. I know you had a birthday stream and people were showing you love.
Yep. Amazing stream. Yeah, I'm getting wiser, I like to say. I feel like this is a good time. Everything's kind of coming together with like Blackout, my age. I was telling Stream this. I was like, I feel like for the last couple of years, I've been really putting together something really good. And now that I'm like, that day I was I was reflecting on everything. Like, I was like, man, I really need to before my 30th birthday, take this next year by storm and really set myself up for success. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to have you along the journey as well to see my growth.
No, for sure, man. I that stream was pretty cool because you were reflecting, and you were sort of putting out there your goals, your plans, and so I thought it was inspiring. It was a good stream, but again, you had so much fun. There was people coming in and out of the chat. It was it was a great weekend. Again, happy birthday, man. I hope you had a good one.
Yeah, I definitely did, man.
All right, let's get to the chat because the chat is bumping tonight. I'm not even way down there, but it still keeps saying new comments. So let's just see where it all started. And James, much love. Let's see here. Who's ready for tonight's episode? That you were getting them primed and ready.
Yeah, yep.
And he says there, James said, I'm sitting here waiting like WrestleMania about to begin, and you know how much I love wrestling. So
listen, we need to get. He's a character, that guy. We need to get him on and talking with you and Birdie about wrestling. That would be quality content. I know it for sure.
Okay, so another wrestling fan, which is amazing. And yes, I'd love to sit down and have just a wrestling show. That would be
wrestling
amazing.
roundtable.
Wrestling round. Yeah, let's just talk wrestling and all things wrestling. I know all the unwritten rules and everything. So it would be fun. So for sure. So welcome to the show. Let's see. You were just you were going in with the chat there. You were talking to everybody. We got a link with Llama and Birdie. Love wrestling. Yep, for sure. I guess we're in this waiting room. Where's the popcorn? So everybody's, kind of waiting. Big Homie hits us up. Happy Easter, fam. Hashtag Road to 1K. Hashtag Blackout. Hashtag Llama Nation. Yes.
The road to 1K sounds so much closer, right? Like,
oh my God, it does.
What, like 2 months maybe this guy's going to hit 1K? Let's go.
Listen, I'm hoping in the next 2 videos, 1K. Well, that's the goal, but I'll take whatever, man. This has been amazing. It's an amazing ride.
Yep.
Let's see. Happy Easter to everyone. Yeah, we need some popcorn in this chat for sure. There's layers to the llama. Can't go wrong with being a wrestling fan. For sure. Yep. I'm a jack of all trades. I know a lot of different things, but wrestling's my thing. Let's see. Big Homie says, just did 600 reservations for dinner, 900 for early lunch. Oh.
This guy's working.
He's busy, man. He's busy.
Making it happen.
Let's see. And I think you're guys killing it at Easter rushes for sure. He works. He's a chef, right? So he's doing. Yeah. He's cooking for Easter, man. He's
out of church. The Lord's work.
Doing the Lord's work.
Yes, sir.
Putting food on the table.
Yes, sir. Shout out Big Homie.
That's it. Let's see, llama. Yeah, everyone. I'm excited, man. This chat is bumping for sure.
Hey, man.
Let's see. You still tall in that rush though. Big Homies, you already know on the grill, like always flexing. Let's see. Gabe's up in the chat. Gabe 2 Raw, right?
Roman 2 Raw. Yes,
Roman 2 Raw. Yo, he's hitting us up. Yep, it's showtime for sure. We get you hype on that intro for sure.
Yep.
Gabe, let us know Happy Easters. There's more than one. Yeah. I'm here for the show. Jane, Chat Mom says llama.
Chat Mom.
Let's go. Let's see.
Let's talk about your Howard Stern intro there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yes. Let's see. We're had Blackout in the chat. Listen, throw up some ADs in the chat if you're on Twitch.
Yep.
Send us some love for that. It's a 2 Raw Easter for Gabe, that's for sure. I got turned for my brother's birthday. For sure, man, for sure. We were all celebrating in different coasts, right? It was an excuse to party. It was like, it's AD's birthday. They were just going to enjoy the nights.
Yep.
Let's see. Blackout AD birthday stream was lit. Yep.
Thank you.
I've got some comments on that.
Yep.
Very good guy right there. Yeah, for sure.
That guy right there, very good guy.
That guy, yeah. You know that guy. He's a good guy. Some things are worth more than money. Oh, yeah. Microphones cost money, though. They do.
Happy content.
Exactly. Hercules says, Happy Easters. Hashtag Lamination. Hashtag Blackout.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Wrestling all day, every day. Jimmy here. I'm down for the wrestling episode for sure.
That'd be fire.
We got some ADs in the chat, and we got NWO for life in the chat. Let's see. Llama, your co-host ain't bad in the kitchen either. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can cook.
You hold your own?
Yeah, I make it happen. We got Ace. Hello. What up, Ace?
What's going on, Ace? Welcome to the show. I know that's Roman 2 Raw's
Ace.
Yeah. They're the ace. Let's see. Group discussion on wrestling? Question mark. Wow. Yeah.
Look at this.
Hey, the show can go wherever the chat takes us. So
I hate when you guys talk wrestling because I have no input.
We're about to talk Moon Knight, and I'm gonna be like crickets. You're gonna go into all kinds of comic book lore.
I did notes. I did notes this week.
I peeked in on you. You were streaming the what was it? The
New Rockstars?
The New Rockstars breakdown, and I'm like, man, I got to get on that. Oh my god. Okay, so on the channel, we have been doing first time movie watches based on the community polls, and the polls have been hot. This current poll right now is sitting at 148 votes, and it's deadlocked between the movie Top Secret, which is a spoof movie, and it's just a kind of funny comedy. The 1993 movie Tombstone with Val Kilmer and these guys, who everyone says is a great movie. I've never seen it. And so Top Secret's at 37%. Actually, I should be sharing. Silly me. Top Secret's at 37%, Tombstone's at 36%, and Kung Fu Hustle is at 27%. I called this the battle for second place because these were all the movies that got second place in the first 3 polls. And so they are fighting over there. And then last week's poll winner is giving me a lot of problems on the edit, but last week's poll winner was Blazing Saddles. It's a Mel Brooks comedy, and it was a good movie. I'm having a hard time because of the copyright issues.
Well,
The thing is, and people say like as you get bigger and you get more views, the algorithm looks into the couple of videos a little bit more. So I'm getting hit like right away, blocked, banned. So I'm tweaking the edits and doing all that stuff. So hopefully by tomorrow, Blazing Saddles will go out, and I'll put that on the community page and let everybody know it's out. But
yeah, you got to get these polls really open my eyes to like what the community tab can actually be, because you're getting. I mean, every poll you've posted has gotten significantly more like votes, and like you see people like engage with the poll, like commenting on it. So I've been like looking at other YouTubers how they utilize it. You're doing like really well with that. So that's just another option for like to expand the community.
Yeah, no, and you know what happens is too, and I've said it to a couple of the subscribers and the people commenting. They're like, "Oh, why don't other YouTubers do this?" And I said, "They do. It's called Patreon. They charge you $2 or $3 a month just to do polls by themselves." Which I understand it's a revenue stream, but I don't feel it's an appropriate one. And for me, Patreon, I need to have more content. I want to do a Patreon. I want to do some paid content, but
that would be the only problem for you.
Yeah,
I don't have the time for content.
Yeah, I don't have the bandwidth to have multiple early releases on there. I barely make the weekly releases, so it's going to be very, very hard to do that. So, again, if you guys are interested, go on the poll, go ahead and vote. Again, if you like Top Secret, you like Kung Fu Hustle.
Fu Hustle, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for all 3 of them. I want to see all 3 of those movies. I'm letting them pick, and what's the best part is that, and I think we talked about it. There's now 148 people waiting for this movie to drop, whatever one gets picked.
Yeah.
So it's just fun. It's just fun to see that, and of course, 804 subscribers is not a bad thing to sort of wake up to and to see.
Yeah. Gabe was telling me today he was streaming with me, and he was like, "Man, when I came around, Llama had like 200 subscribers," and it's like, bro, when I came, he had less than I think 100. I'm pretty sure you had like 15 or something like that. So to see where you've gone, and like how people resonate with your content too, that's another thing. You get people talking, whether it's good with like the Pythons or bad with like the Rambo. Like people like your reactions and actually have something to say about your reactions or give you input, which I've noticed a lot of people like telling you takes or things that you didn't really necessarily mention. It's like it's good, man. Like I tell you every week, man. It's showing it's the blueprint.
And the one thing I'm noticing, which I love, is the fact that it's not taking long to get the hits. Like so that tells me that a lot of people are getting to see my video more on their stream, or the notifications are going out when my videos hit, which is really, really good. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah. Let's see. We got some comments in here. Let's see. Gabe, I'm calling it early. Boy's gonna be up early and out. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Later, brother. Good night.
Good night, my friend. Thank you for joining the chat. We did miss you the last couple of shows. That's your birdie. Brett screwed Brett. Yeah, the Montreal screw job. That's definitely a topic of conversation for wrestling fans. Big Homie says the new rock star is the shit. No,
100%.
The authority on anything comic book related, Marvel. I mean, these guys just got the resources, man, and they're on point, man. So.
The research, the knowledge they have, just knowing about stuff, the way they put together the content, man, their content goals as well.
No, for sure.
Especially and now they're like nerd game.
Yeah. Now what's funny is they're getting into my realm. Between New Rock Stars and the Real Rejects, they're starting to do movie reaction reviews. It's killing me. I'm like, damn, stick to your reactions, guys. Let's see. AD notes for what?
Oh, interesting. You would ask that. So me and Big Homie are planning on doing mid-season Moon Knight spoiler discussion. We're gonna do it for the Blackout GG channel, like we did with the Apu thing. You know, when me and Big Homie come together on videos, it seems to always work. So he seems to be enjoying the show. He told me he already started taking a lot of notes. So when he told me he was taking notes, I was like, I gotta catch up. So that's why I allocated some time for the stream. I actually took some notes. So you know what I mean? Be on the lookout for that. Blackout.gg on YouTube.
There you go. There you go. Expanding the brand for sure.
Hey man, we're getting better at this.
And so, as I do in my videos, tonight's drink of choice, pineapple coconut. Listen, I'm gonna have my own drink, man. I'm gonna have my own prime.
You gotta get one. You gotta get the pineapple coconut llama drink.
That's it. That's it. Pineapple coconut llama juice.
Yeah.
Oh god, that sounds so horrific. I would not buy anything called llama juice.
You got to brand it, brother. But
I used to buy that. Was it that jungle juice or the jungle punch at the convenience stores, man? Get that some flaming hot Cheetos. Good to go, man. I see Jimmy's at Gabe. I'm surprised. Good night.
Good to see you, buddy.
AD should play WWE 2K22 on Twitch. Hey, that would be interesting for sure.
Yeah, I think I don't know if they have it for PC. I'm gonna have to check, but I know Birdie plays it, or he played the older one, I believe. But it would be content. I'm starting to get my, you know what I mean. I'm getting my feet wet in the wrestling world. I'm trying to learn, try to catch up, y'all.
Listen, I'm down. I'm down at any wrestling discussion. I'm there. I am there. Big homie, hey, talk your shit, Llama. The nation is getting bigger. It is getting bigger. It's getting. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this a lot for sure. I was looking forward to tonight's show because we hit 800. I'm like, and you know what's funny is like when we hit 500, I freaked out, right? Like, oh my god, 500. Then we hit 700 live on the show, which was amazing. And I hit 800, and I'm like, oh yeah, we hit 800. That's good. Like moving along, but no, I am genuinely excited and so grateful to everybody who shows love. I mean, honestly, like I looked at the numbers. It's crazy. Like, over like almost 2 million impressions. That means like my image, the video, something has been seen, looked at, like 50,000 plus views. It's insane. That's insane to me that people are watching this. And I think there's more views than my family watches. So that's for sure. I'm calling out my family. They don't watch my stuff, man.
It's all right, man. They'll watch when you got like 10,000. When people are really talking about you, they'll start watching.
For sure. Let's see. Hercules says here, I came into the channel at like 103 subs. Amazing to see the growth, man. It's only up from here. No, for sure. And you guys are the ground level. You guys were there from the start, and so there's a special place. You're the Founders Club, right? There'll be a Founders Club for all the members who were there early on and supported. I mean, Hercules, you made my logo, man. I mean, dude, and he's a good-looking dude. I had to say it. I had to say it at least once. I had to say it every time.
This guy loves Herc's face. I don't want them to get together, man. They can't get together live in studio. You can't
break
do
it down. Break it down.
Oh, there he goes. Why is it every time? Why is that? I have to ask you. Why is that your go-to every time there's a dance scene? The first thing you say is break it down every time. And the only reason I noticed it is because you use it as the opening clip every time you do it.
Well, anytime there's a dance sequence, it gets views. Like people are like, "Oh, what's this big fat man doing? I'm dancing on the screen," and so people are intrigued at that point, and they go. But it's just a tick, a normal like a habit. It's not like I planned it. You can say, "Oh, every time
in real life."
What, I say break it down?
Yeah, like when
no. I don't even dance in real life.
You and Mama Llama are shaking it together. You're just like, break it down.
No.
Whispering in her ear, slow dancing.
Listen, the funniest thing about doing the show, this is the weirdest part, right? I'm actually kind of shy about talking about the show, which is not good for someone trying to promote the show. Yeah. But like I'll have some, friend or someone see me at the park or wherever, and they're like, "Oh, so you're doing the YouTube thing? What is that all about?" And then I like clam up. I'm like, I don't know. And I am terrified. I don't even like like in church, I don't even mouth words when people are singing. I stand there still. I don't dance. I don't sway. No hands up. No nothing. And so I know that it's two different personalities. So when there's a dancing llama feature on there, it's special. And if there's a crying llamas feature, that's special because that's reserved for the family only. Like that, if I'm in public, man, it does not come out, man. I'll go running somewhere and drink some water or something. Anyway, James talking about Tombstone, that's for sure.
These guys, look at this. How's chat a wrestling chat right now?
The chat turned into a WWE wrestling. Sweet Chin Music, yes, Shawn Michaels with the Sweet Chin Music. Is it definitely catching more notifications? Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
Hey.
And Hercules, let's go. Let's see. Watched each episode 3 times. I'm ready. Okay, so he's ready for the show. He's ready for tonight.
This guy's nuts.
Chat Mom Jane, let us know. Llama juice. So, llama juice is not popular. I don't. We got to come up with a new name, but it's definitely pineapple coconut, whatever the flavor is. James says Brett was the only person not on board with the screw job. That's right. That's right. Brett screwed Brett, and he also spit on Vince McMahon. Jimmy, you should have let HBK win the title. Okay, so now we're taking wrestling has taken over the chat.
What the hell?
James talking about AEW is greater than WWE right now. I would have to agree in terms of the matches for sure. Everyone gets one kiss. Oh,
look at him.
Oh my god!
You started this long. You didn't have to say nothing.
I didn't have to say. I just felt like we had to. Okay, so we got Zelenia in here.
Hey, what up, Zelly?
Let's see. Jane says, break it down. Ooh. It's a generational thing. I say break it down.
Jeez. Oh, man.
Maybe.
I die every time we do it. Like, he does it every time. Wait for it.
There it comes. Let's see. Hercules says, I say, get it. Ooh, get it.
Every time you say that?
Every time, I mean.
That's wild.
Oh, my God. Let's see. James, Blackout never says, I'm a good-looking dude, LOL.
Hey, you're a good-looking dude, brother. Listen, but you gotta see Herc, man. This guy's pretty. Yo, Herc is a pretty guy, dude. You'll see, and you'll understand.
Oh my God. Let's see. Hercules says, I had family tell me, I had family today tell me that they watched the Big Llama show from time to time. Always we are talking about what we do as content creators, but ultimately feels amazing to have the support. So you got family watching. Damn, that's awesome. That is crazy. It's crazy. Let's see. Hercules, I got you, Jay Birdie. You sexy.
That wasn't Jay Birdie, dog. That wasn't Birdie. That was James Johnson. Unc James. Yo, we got to switch your names to Unc James or something.
Right. We got because I'm trying to read it closely too. We got Birdie and we got Uncle James. So we got to get this going. So Uncle James, I understand shyness, but this show is something to be proud of. Shout it out to the world, Llama. No, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Oh shit, that's not James Birdie.
You're a hot one, James.
Oh my God.
Look at this.
And let's see, Jay Birdie, me and Herc will randomly break out in the DX theme song while gaming once in a while.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's literally, it's like one starts and then the other one will like enter at the perfect time. So it sounds like they're orchestrated this and they're going back and forth now, like filling in each other's voids. I'm like, what is going? It's a musical, bro. What am I drawing in?
Oh my God. Let's see. Jane says, yes, kids, Mima and Papa watch llama shows sometimes. They told us today.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Fap Factory.
Hey, Fappy.
Hey, yo. So you know this person here?
No,
okay.
No.
Oh.
Hey,
yo. Welcome to the show, Fap Factory.
The Fap itself.
I mean, each his own, right? Like,
hey.
Not that there's anything wrong with fapping, but Fap Factory, welcome to the show, and we'll show you nothing but love. Jay says they love how diverse the show is and all the topics you guys hit. Oh, that's good. That's good. We try to keep it. Diverse as well. Again, the chat takes us one place. We got some topics, but man, it's always fun. Yep. Always fun. We got ADs in the chat. Bow down to oh god, I almost said it without singing it there. Bow down to the masters. Yes, break it down. that's for you, Jimmy. That's for you. Hercules, thank you. I am sexy.
Yeah, I respect it. Yo,
how be you Americans? Oh, okay.
Oh wow, I be very well. How you be? Question mark.
right. Listen, Fat Factory. Like, if you are from another country, welcome, man. Like,
where are you from?
Where are you from, Fat Factory? Let us know.
Chat needs to know.
Yeah, hit us up in the chat. Let us know where you're from, man. Welcome to the show, though. And if you got friends, let them know about the Big Llama Show.
I also be good as an American.
Actually, Fat Factory, you're on Twitch, so trust me. Head over to Blackout AD's channel, blackout_AD, BLKOUT_AD.
Wow, this guy's a marketer.
And check out his channel if you like streaming, like gaming, chatting, UFC fight nights, everything, man. A little bit of everything. So please, I see you on on Twitch. That's a great place to go. Blackout AD's channel for sure. All right. So, our first topic is Moon Knight. We're going to talk Moon Knight. Look, AD's throwing up the link right there. Make sure you guys go.
Easy.
For sure. Yeah, go there now if you need to. Subscribe to his channel.
Leave your tab open, though.
Yeah. Leave this tab open.
Oh, no, your tab. Leave your tab open. And then.
Okay. All right. Oh, so got you guys. All right. He's got that. There we go.
Let's go.
We're going to do a hype train from YouTube. Let's do it. All right. Well, we're going to talk. Hold on. We got response. I'm from the most town in the earth.
This guy's the Riddler. We can't fucking the Riddler's here.
I mean, Fat Factory. That's not as clear, but
it's all good. Yo, chat. Let us know what you think he says.
Oh, the most holy town. Okay.
Jerusalem?
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Israel? I mean, somewhere in Israel? This is awesome.
Yo,
Jerusalem. All right.
Wow.
Welcome, man. Welcome.
Let's go.
Wow. On Easter, we got somebody from the Holy Land. Seriously.
What did I tell you? I told you Jesus was coming, bro.
This is awesome. I mean, I'm actually blown away. That's freaking amazing. We got someone from Israel, from Jerusalem up in the chat. In the chat.
Let's go.
Let's see. Jimmy hit him with a station, Fat Factory. Yeah. Station. It's so shiny.
Speaking of those guys, though, they all followed me on Instagram and stuff, and I hit Tremora with the station. He hit me with one back, and I was like, I feel a part of your stuff, so I definitely got to watch their stuff on stream.
Yeah,
Shout them out, you know what I mean, for sure.
No, for sure. I mean, those guys. Again, if you show them love, they'll show it right back. They are pretty good, and they got a pretty good network. All right, let's talk about Moon Knight episode 3. I mean, we had a lot of stuff going on in episode 3. We found some new powers. We've got a possible third, personality.
Yep.
But I think it's more cohesive now between Mark and Steven now. It's more of a partnership, which I feel that went really, really well. But what was your things that you liked about the episode? I know you're more in tune on this than I am, for sure.
So the episode was good. I feel like there was a lot of it felt compacted, the episode. Like, I felt like this episode could have been easily 2 episodes, and we could have got like a little bit more fleshed out, because they, like, early on in the episode, I mean, they hit us with, like, they gave us a little bit of time with Layla, you know what I mean, and how, like, she gets around, and, like, clearly, like, her family is tied into, like, this archaeology thing really heavy, to the point where they're making, the ladies making fake passports for her. And then I'm pretty sure that's probably where Mark probably got his stuff too, you know what I mean, like his forged documents and stuff. But we get that, which I enjoyed, because I personally like Layla as a character, so I'm glad we got a little backstory, and I think it helped towards the end, like, solidify her character being around. And then you go straight to Mark, in Egypt, like basically getting into a very well choreographed knife fight, except which I thought was like a hilarious joke where he was like, "Yo, he's like, what are we doing, dancing or fighting?" Like I thought that was a pretty good joke. Then you have like the Scarab stuff and like Arthur Fletch and like what he's doing, like trying to find Amit. And then we have like a trial in there somehow. So I feel like they put a lot of stuff, and that's not even all of it. You know what I mean? There's still stuff at the end, but like I feel like they put a lot of stuff. They could have separated this episode, but overall, it was like it's probably the worst out of the three, to be honest.
So you thought it was worse than the previous two?
I think so.
Yeah, I had a feeling they were trying to just like pigeonhole a lot of stuff in there. I mean, you had the avatars come to this big meeting, and it seemed rushed. It seemed rushed, like, but again, they're running out of time. This is what episode 3. There was only 6 episodes. It did feel like they were just trying to cram everything in. So I thought it was an interesting take, though, on some of Moon Knight's powers. You start to see more of his power, and one of them was the Wolverine, healing powers, right? I mean, he got stabbed like 10 times in this one fight sequence, and wasn't impervious to it, but like he either healed very quickly and it didn't get killed. So he's got some major powers. But yeah, you mean there's the avatars. There's is that guy who's summoning was it Ahmet? Is he good or is he bad? Like it's
a lot. He's definitely bad. But I like how they set up the thing, because he has those healing powers only in the suit. It's not like he has it when he doesn't have the suit, but they set it up early where like I believe Conchu was like, "Yo, what would you do without my healing suit?" Like, you know what I mean? So they set it up, but like you said, like towards the end, which was like, I don't want to sound like I hated the episode, but the end of it, there was like one of the best action scenes, I thought, with like the jousting and like what they were going through. The tension felt real in that scene. So there was a lot of good stuff. If it would have been 2 different episodes, and like you said, there's only 6 episodes, so I get it. They kind of got to like wrap up some of these storylines and like kind of leave. I'm sure they're gonna leave some things open, maybe possibly a second season, but I don't know if this is a limited series or not, and would they continue it after. So
yeah, I mean, I it's from everything I've read, it's a limited series, but there's you never know with Marvel. They can come back. Hercules says here, I had a feeling that old woman was Mark's mother at first.
Oh, that's a good take. I at first I thought it was Layla's like aunt or grandma or something like that.
But. Yeah. Well, it says here it was weird that Layla in the episode was shocked that he was talking to his mom again. So maybe there's something to it, and and I don't know. Layla's character is very interesting, but I don't know that they're doing a whole lot with her. So again, they're running out of time, and so that's always the fear that they're gonna screw this up. They won't stick the landing. But
I don't know if it's a limited series and they don't bring it back and they just make cameos in like other movies and stuff like Moon Knight and these characters, then I'd be disappointed. But I don't know if you could really like not necessarily not stick the landing, because you're building a character that has many layers. I mean, within Mark, there's 3 characters already, and that's not with the confirmed last identity, because you got Conchu. We saw in this episode where like Conchu used him as a vessel to speak in the trial, and like I gotta say, Oscar Isaac's acting, like really portraying that, like Conchu's like projecting his voice out, was really well done. Yeah. Then you got obviously Steven and Mark, and if there is another character, which New Rockstar, shout out to them, they made a good point where in the beginning of the knife fight, he got hit twice, and that's when he got knocked out. He got punched, and it looked like he like got knocked out. He fell, and then his head like violently hit the ground again, and then that's when he wakes up, and then you see like the dead bodies, and then he's like, "Yo, what did you do, Steven?" Which I thought was like surprising, because you would think it's Steven asking Mark, like, what, you know what I mean? So there's definitely a third personality there.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Now, what was cool is you got this whole intro sequence, and I just paused it here on how they get and now, because I was always thinking is like, and it didn't make sense at the time, was how did Mark have a passport without Steven, going to the States and so on. So now you figure out that they are making fake passports, and they've got sort of this resource. So it was a pretty interesting to sort of see that happen in the beginning.
Yeah.
And again, I'm just sort of flipping through the highlights here. But there was just a lot to digest, as you said. Let's see if there's anything else here. No, that's a commercial.
That's a commercial.
No more commercials. All right, let's see what the chat's saying here. James says the introduction of the third personality should really make things interesting for sure.
Yeah, especially how violent it seems to be, the third personality. Like, that's one thing this episode cleared up. Mark and Steven have very similar. Although Mark is a mercenary, he has similar what do you call it? Morals as Steven. Like they both don't want to hurt kids. You know what I mean? Like he's not really killing unless he needs to kill. So it's not like whatever that third personality was or that Flash was. That was like a bloody, especially for a Disney show. Now, when you think about it,
yeah,
like that was a bloody scene. Like those guys were left dead, and even like the kid dying was kind of crazy. Like, and, he's
he cut it off and just he said, "See you, man."
Yep.
Damn. I mean, yeah, I forgot about that scene. That setup right there, and it was like a not even time travel. It was like you let us go. Like it was just a weird sequence in the beginning. Weird. And I couldn't piece it together, and I was a little confused. But I still enjoyed. Again, I'm enjoying the show because it's a good show. But yeah, if I'm being technical with it, if I'm really breaking it down, there's some things that they got to work on, and it's not as clear to me.
Yeah, again, don't get me wrong. I like this episode. I'd give it like a 7.
Right.
To like one, I gave it like I want to say like a 9.5 because I really enjoyed the first one, and the second one like an 8.59. So it was like those two were pretty high. So for me, a 7's like it's still good, but clearly some pacing issues. I think that was the worst thing. Yeah. Because like you said, we don't have enough time with like Layla. They're really giving a lot of time to Mark and Steven. And if there is a third personality, that's another person we got to worry about. And now we got to get Conchu back. Like, I feel like we're running out of time. I don't know.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. Now, let's see. Hercules says here, I'm concerned for the show right now because we have hardly seen much of Moon Knight and just Mark and Steven and now a possible third personality. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you want to see more Moon Knight. You want to see him in action. You want to see these action sequences, which should be the highlight of the show. But yeah, 3 episodes in, there's like 2 minutes of Moon Knight, if that. So yeah, that's something that's a concern. James here says not impressed with this episode. Okay, he says Conchu was the best part of the show. I agree. So Moon Knight should have been a movie or have more episodes.
The movie thing would be hard because it would run into the same problems that this episode ran into in terms of like not having enough time. But more episodes, 100%. You give us even 8 episodes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll stretch this out a little bit and give us a little bit more breathing room because, like you said last week when you were talking about Mama Llama and just being the super super casual fan.
Yeah, she
said there was a lot going on, and like if you had a little bit more time to stretch this out and like ease people more into the DID. I forgot exactly what it meant, but I remember that was the term. But DID, like what he goes through with his different identities, like I think it would be a little bit easier for casuals to come in. But yeah.
And they're flying all over the place, and that's the problem. It's getting messy, and there doesn't seem to be. And I'm not. I don't know what the goal is, right? Yeah. Like I know that we're trying to prevent the guy from summoning the whoever. Well, I forgot the name. Amit, right? So we're trying to stop that, but other than that, what else is the deal? Like, what else are we trying to do?
Yeah.
And then he did that weird thing where he sort of manipulated the moon and the stars and everything, and that I'm sure has implications.
Yeah, we got to talk about that. But there's undertones of like Layla being, and I got this from the obviously New Rockstar Breakdown, but the day that she said her birthday was like on a crescent moon, and then like she used a crescent moon like shaped weapon that was like a necklace around her. So there's a lot of like hints. I mean, obviously Conchu kept like is like threatening Mark, saying that he wants her, and there's even like undertones of like she might be maybe like Amit's like supposed to be like a descendant of Amit's like bloodline or Avatar line or something like that. So like there could be implications of her getting taken by one of these gods as an avatar in the future.
Yeah, there's significance to her character. She just wouldn't be the love interest sort of
Oh, and she's so
following
hot.
him.
I gotta say that she's just gorgeous.
She is gorgeous, but but honestly, I think they're setting her up for a bigger role.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you don't just follow this character around to be a love interest. She definitely has some more that's underneath the surface, and something that either Mark and Steven do not suspect at this point. So no, for sure, she's gonna. Hopefully, that's what they use her for. Because if she's just the damsel in distress, just the girlfriend that is tagging along,
she's not the damsel. I mean, she clearly can hold her own in these situations.
right?
So I do think I think going forward, like even maybe not this season, or we'll see it in the future. I don't think it will be like this season that we'll see anything like that. There's also talk of, I forgot what it was called. It's like oh man, Shadow Knight or something like that, like a dark comic book version of Moon Knight. Okay. And they're saying that they're speculating that maybe like that's what Ethan Hawke's character might be like unlocking. And that would be dope to see if that comes to fruition. That would be dope to see.
So another villain or baddie in the universe other than what's his name from Loki, Kang the Conqueror. Okay. Somebody other than Kang out there, that they're going to be dealing with, which is good. The more the merrier, because focusing on one villain, a singular villain, sometimes I think is I get annoyed from that.
There's stuff with Kang in here. So on the kid that died, that cut his stuff and committed suicide, his jean jacket on the back of it was like a Rama Tut, which is Kang's the original person to become Kang the Conqueror. Is like in old Egyptian times. There was like a silhouette of his thing on the back of the jean jacket.
Yep.
And there's like also correlation to maybe like Amit, maybe Kang being Amit's like original avatar, because I think these avatar things might be a little bit more important than they're leading on. Like it's not just anybody. There's reasons why these avatars are getting picked.
Yeah, there's specifics to their character or to that person, what they bring to that avatar for sure. Yeah. Because there's a lot of talk about why they picked Mark and Steven.
Yeah.
Right? Like, is it because they were broken? They were, that type of thing.
Oh, that was a hard scene.
Yeah.
They're bashing them.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Jane says, I like that they kind of let us know he did before he became the Avatar. Yes. Yeah. I like knowing the backstory of these guys. Yeah. Honestly, I'm getting bored, or not bored, but uninterested these past 2 episodes. Okay. So that's a fair criticism. That's fair. If it doesn't progress, if it doesn't keep your attention, like the novelty of the multiple personalities didn't wear off, but you didn't do anything with it. At least not at this point. They're now getting along, so it's just like, okay, that's been resolved. Let's move on. I would like to see more tension there for sure. It's been bugging me that Khonshu had an accent of any kind. It doesn't just speak different language. Okay. Well, I mean, Khonshu is I don't know if you guys know F. Murray Abram, but he's a famous actor in Scarface, and so I tell my kids that every time, and they get tired of me saying that. But
well, I think maybe since he's a god, he's probably just speaking to the language that Mark understands. Yeah, because clearly Mark. I mean, like maybe. I mean, it's not clear if Steven knows any other languages, but he definitely knows like hieroglyphs and stuff. Back to the love story thing, though. Who is she in love with? That's a good question.
That's true. I don't know who she's in love with. Let's see. James says, I believe Layla is going to turn on Mark and Steven. Yeah, see, that's underneath. I'm telling you, something there with Layla's character.
Yeah.
For sure. Hercules says she even had her own little moon knives thing that she was going on. Moon knives. She wants to be Moon Knight. Maybe she wants to take that on, and nobody wants her to have it. Hot take by James. That would be crazy. Crazy way to turn the show. Khonshu already chose her as the next host too. So yeah, maybe she really wants it and knows that they don't want her to have it, and so she's doing everything to get set up to be Moon Knight. I don't know.
Not necessarily. I don't think he doesn't want her to have it in terms of like he doesn't want her to have the power and he wants to keep it himself. I think he doesn't want her to have it because he knows what it entails. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to the love thing though, it showed like they're like she was clearly in love with Mark, and that's who she married, right? But like, the more she sees the Steven character, kind of fits like what she liked about Mark. I think it was like his best qualities almost, and it seems like she's falling in love with Steven. There was like a meme where it was like a lady holding a kid, and it's like Steven, Layla, and then pointing at like Mark, like no, like stay away.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's the same dude. So is she really cheating? Like, I mean, we could get into technicalities on this one.
But I did like how they used both personalities though to solve like what they use Mark for like the strength and the fighting capabilities, and they use Steven as the brains and like the one that knows the lore and the stuff, which is kind of weird that like it's clear that, I mean, that means Mark has studied this obviously because, you know, same body, but it's still unclear like which one is the original personality. And I think that's another thing that we'll find out towards the end.
I'm with your theory, which is I think you had mentioned that maybe it's that Mark was already dead, and it's like his soul has been, you know, had been put into Steven. I don't know. That's not a bad theory to have because you can't. It's hard to explain why one would know all of these things and the other one would not. And again, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to sort of piece it all together. And if we're having a hard time with it, like imagine again the common fan.
Yeah, but actually, now that I think about it, maybe not, because even Jane said in the chat, like he did say he thought he had it under control for a long time. So maybe Mark is the original one. Now that I think about it, like because like even she's like you could have told me, you know what I mean? And like when they were on the boat going to the guy's house, they really had a hard time. He was like, I couldn't, and he's like, I thought I had it under control until recently. So maybe Mark is the original. Yeah.
Okay. No. See, like that's stuff that I'm missing there. Jane says Layla is a baddie and her accessories are fire.
Layla is a baddie.
She is a baddie. I don't even know the song. Something with a caddy. Let's see.
Something with a caddy.
James says there has to be a connection between Ahmet and Kang. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I could see that.
Jane says this is what you were saying. I think Mark is the OG. So, yeah, that could be the case. Hercules says, I truly think Mark is the original personality and Steven came into the picture after the traumatic event. Okay. Kind of like how a person, I think it's dissociative something disorder, identity disorder, may have a childish personality they revert to whenever things get too stressful. Yeah, I mean,
it could be it.
That could be it. That could be it for sure. Well, let's see. Well, if he was, before they made him an avatar, his personality would be completely separate from each other. Okay. Again, a lot of good discussion and dialogue about the episode. Yeah. Just there's some fears there. There's just some fears that there's not enough time, and I just think that, and again, from a simple perspective, the lack of a clear-cut mission for me, other than stopping Ahmet from rising, it has me a little worried. Has me a little bit worried. So, let's see here.
AD. Yes.
Yes.
No, I just think that, I mean, they're giving us what the end goal is. They haven't said what Ahmet is capable of, what Ahmet would do, what Arthur gets out of Ahmet. Like, even at the end when Khonshu, because, all right, so Khonshu turns it basically at the trial, because we didn't really explain the episode, but basically at the trial, gods were like, yo, Khonshu, don't interfere anymore. This guy's, they tried to try Arthur, and he was like, no, he's good. He's not doing anything wrong, whatever. Which I think there's other gods probably helping him out. But then Khonshu, like, they need to find the constellation to find where Ahmet's rest place is. And Khonshu says he remembers the night, which is another thing. The avatar that was speaking to Mark right before the trial, after the trial, the one that kind of helped him. Let me check my notes real quick, because Hathor is the god of music, love, and the sky, and they hinted at them like being in love, like in the past or whatnot, and that's why when Khonshu was like, I remember every night, because him and Hathor are in the sky together, like like probably stargazing. I don't know, whatever gods do. But
We'll call it stargazing.
Yeah. But with that being said, like it felt like he knew what he had to do, and he knew like the gods were going to come for him because obviously he's manipulating. Now him taking it, he took us back like 2,000 years. So I wonder what implication that brings onto the MCU as a whole.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like that's kind of wild.
No, I mean, again, the way that this show can impact the rest of the MCU is huge, and so they got to tread very carefully on how we retrofit things. And so that we don't sort of mess up the existing, even though messing up timelines doesn't matter anymore, it's still got to be careful, because if you get too convoluted, then people start losing interest, and that's for sure. James wanted to clarify, you still drink too much water, AD, in his opinion.
Damn, I gotta stay hydrated. I gotta stay hydrated. I'm sweating right now, bro. It's hot as fuck.
What are you in a sauna?
It happens, like, especially when it's not cold outside, it's kind of hot. My room gets so hot on long streams because the PC's running. Like I'm just sitting in the same spot. So
yeah,
it's a ucky job.
Yeah, I got the lights like all around, and I got and this is the one room that doesn't get AC, so I'm a little warm myself back here, but. With my new HD camera setup, I gotta be careful. I might need to start putting on some makeup or something. I'm gonna get all shiny. Let's see. Jane says it really would depend on his past trauma that caused the split, which they may not have given us info at all. So I guess we'll see. It's a busy show. Yeah, it is. And so I think what we'll do is we'll leave it at that, right? Like the overall assessment is that there's room for improvement on the show. They're running out of time. It is a little bit messy. It's a good show. I'm not saying it's a bad show. It's just there are things that they've got to work on and get right for the show to sort of hit the landing and move on to the next thing, because the next thing coming is the multiverse of madness. So how this, and they're smart, this has to tie in with it in some shape or form, or at least some hint that moves it to the next level. But because you don't want to just put the show out there and then there's no tie into anything coming up. So
I think it'll be a little bit more contained, but I do think it might set up Kang in terms for like Ant-Man. You know what I mean? Like the bigger picture. Like I think that's what it can set up, or like show us the past of like Kang or something. You know what I mean? I don't know necessarily for like Multiverse of Madness, because these shows like haven't really like hinted to the big movies, to be honest. You know what I mean? They kind of have, but like not in terms of like you would think. Like Loki didn't lead into anything. If anything, Loki was like the closest thing to like the Multiverse of Madness. Even then, they didn't really like mention anything about like Doctor Strange and stuff.
No, so, it gave you the ideas that it can exist and how it exists, but I don't think
except for WandaVision. There was supposedly a cut scene that like had, or I think in like one of the things she gets like in her dreams. Remember, she had those dream sequences, and it was like underlining tones, and there was supposed to be a doctor there, and they were gonna make it Doctor Strange to tie into it, but then they were like, that might be too confusing for people, so they took it out. But that was like the only thing that I heard that like instantly connects one of these shows to like a higher property. So I don't know. I would hope so, because it would get me more excited for more Multiverse of Madness, because man, that movie's gonna be nuts.
It's gonna be nuts. Weeks. And we can talk about it a little bit in just a second here. And let's see, Big Homie, based on my makeup comment, excuse to wear makeup like back in your breakdance days.
Yep.
The guy liner, dude. never. Not that there's anything wrong with that if you wear makeup, but I never wore makeup. So
Llama got his guy liner on.
I was never emo. I was never, singing the songs. Actually, I love the songs. I love the songs, but I never grew out my hair, and I didn't ever put the eyeliner on. My sister did that stuff. She was more emo than me, for sure.
So definitely room for improvement. I'm still excited about the show. We'll see it go forward. Be on the lookout for me and Big Homie's breakdown of the first half of the season. We'll do an end half and talk about the season as a whole in the future as well. So.
All right. So, yes, if you're interested in the show, we've got lots of content for you. Every week we break down the show's episodes. So come back each week to join us on the Big Llama Show, Sunday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And look out for Blackout AD and Big Homie, who will be doing a mid-season breakdown. You're going to be doing that on blackout.gg on the YouTube channel. All right. So let us know in the comments what you guys think of that. And we'll move on to the next topic. If there's a topic, right? Let's see. Well, I want to look at the box office just to kind of go over what's happening out there. This last weekend, the movie with a lot of controversy, The Fantastic Beasts and the Secrets of Dumbledore, came out. And honestly, I'm not very excited for it. I hated the first two movies that came out. So this one is not on my radar. I've made no plans to see it, but I do want to see it. I don't know. I mean, I fell asleep through the second one. I mean, that's how boring it was. I mean,
I haven't watched any of them. I think I watched like the first 10 minutes of the movie and didn't continue the first one. So I'm not really interested.
No problem. We got a little comment here from James. James says, best hour of my night. Thank you both, Lam and AD, Blackout. See you all next week.
Hey,
James,
later.
thank you. Thank you for coming to the show, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Unc. He was in the chat early as well.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, this is great. But yeah, no, I think it's a big miss for this guys. I mean, they only had made $43 million this weekend. Sonic in its second week made $30 million, so that movie is still chugging along, making some cash. And then everybody else is just sort of petered out. There's nothing much there. I think there was Father Stew that came out. That's a tearjerker movie.
Nah, that's like an action-packed movie. I'm pretty sure.
Father Stew?
Yeah.
No,
No,
he becomes a priest
who kills people.
No,
I'm pretty sure
that's Velocipaster. That's on Amazon if you want to see.
No,
that.
I'm telling you.
No, he doesn't kill people, man.
No shot.
Are you pulling my chain, man? Are you being serious?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
I took it as he was killing people. I thought that was a way more intense plot line.
No,
he's a reformed bad guy. That's even worse. Like,
yeah, he's a reformed bad guy who becomes a priest, and then he gets a debilitating disease of some sort that causes his muscles not to work, and so he gets progressively sicker throughout the movie. I mean, that's everything you saw in the trailer, which tells me I'm going to cry in this movie. So, one, I don't want to see it. I'll wait for it to come out to home video. But typically, I don't go see those movies in the theater. I wait for those for home video release for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. We saw Dog and it was cute. Okay.
Okay, don't sound so uninterested, Llama.
No, but
okay.
No, I'm trying to think of what Dog is. Is that a movie? Like, is that a new movie?
Was that the one with Channing Tatum and the dog? I could be wrong. Clearly.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I want to make sure I'm clear. I'm not familiar with that one, and I feel bad when I'm not familiar with it. Okay. Let's see. All right, so that's it for the movie stuff. There's not really much going on. The Multiverse of Madness is the next big thing, and so we really got to ramp up our discussions on it because it's in the next 2 weeks, I believe. I mean, I know I got my tickets. I'm ready to go. Did you get your tickets?
Nah, I'll just get them on the day. There's always tickets on the day, always.
For you?
Yeah, I go one person. I don't need it, and I don't care where I settle. Like, I don't matter. I just go watch the movie and I'm out. I just need my theater popcorn. That's all.
That's it. Let's see. Hold on. Jane's clarifying. Yeah, Llama. Wow. Yeah, Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum obtains a dog who has PTSD. Oh, okay. I'm not.
A real five tissue box rating movie over here.
Right, a real crybaby movie for sure. Look, I nothing wrong with it. I just didn't know what movie that was. I'm sorry, Jane. I'm sorry. That's what I thought about.
Father
Fatter?
Stew.
Oh, Father Stew.
Yeah.
Fatter Stew. That's another movie.
I'm telling you, that would be a much better storyline. I bet you it's based off a true story, huh?
It is based off. Again, that's what gets me going on these movies.
It would have been way better if he was a murdering pastor.
I'm gonna kill for sins. Hercules says, I give it a good 4 tissue box rating, mostly because I'm a vet and love dogs. That movie is the double whammy. Oh, God. Oh, God, no. I'm not watching that for sure.
Mama said, I'm a vet. I love dogs.
I'm crying.
Watch it for the channel, Llama. Crying Llama. Break it down.
Crying llama. He's crying. He can't see. Oh my god. No. So yeah, Multiverse of Madness. So you're not a pre-ticket guy like me. I go buy my tickets.
No.
I get anxiety about that shit, man. I just want to make sure I got the damn tickets ready. I want to make sure everything's set. Like. And when like things come up, like, oh, we got something going on that Saturday. Like even that. So me and my sons, we make the plans, right? Order the tickets. The youngest one has some kind of commitment with somebody else, and he's like, I'm not going. I said, well, I'm still going. So,
oops.
See ya. I guess we'll watch it the next day. But I'm going Saturday to watch it, and then
I had to for the content.
Yeah, that, and then I'm probably gonna go Sunday morning with him. But he doesn't get to go to the good theater. I said, dude, we go to the crappy theater right up the street, and that's it, man. We're gonna make it happen.
I respect that, but yeah, I mean, I kind of just wake up on the day, like, they're showing it now, where I'll go see it, and if I'll get to see it. I'll get to see it. Like, I'll just get the one in the front, you know. It don't really bother me.
That would drive me insane, bro.
You got to think too. I already know what's happening in the movie.
Oh, I know you do. I know you know what's going on. I heard there's a list of cameos. There's a bunch of stuff that's gonna happen.
To be fair, at this point, I don't know what's going on because there's so many reshoots and claims and stuff. Now they kind of like Marvel did a good job just throwing a bunch of stuff out in the atmosphere that kind of like you don't know what's going to happen. Like, is Wanda a bad person? Is she not a bad person? Is there like nightmare? There's like hints of like a smile in one of the newest trailers. It's like, bro, I have no clue what's going on in this movie, which I'm excited for.
Yeah, no, I'm glad they're not showing anything more. Like, I don't want to see another trailer. I don't want to see another snippet. I got my tickets. I'm ready to go, and somebody's gonna freaking spoil it for me.
It's gonna be me. Oh my god!
Oh, dude, listen, man. That's the end of the Big Llama show right there, bro. You spoil a movie for me, man. That's it. We're done.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, the blackout walkout will be mine. That's how it'll be.
He's gonna kick me off live like on Joe Budden's. You gotta go. You gotta go.
It'll be just like this. Oh no, hold on. Let me see if I can. I don't want to.
Hey, kick me out.
No. I don't want to kick you out. There's a way that I can mute you, but I don't want to kick you out. Yeah, it says kick from studio. I don't want to do that. I just wanted to mute you.
You can never take that back.
Exactly. Well, I can do this. All right.
You can still hear me.
We can still hear you for sure.
I'm in your conscience,
that you just be talking in the background. Let's see. Jay wants to explain about dog. Says it's a story about me and Herc. I'm the PTSD puppy and Herc's the injured vet, and we help each other overcome adversity. 10 out of 10 tissue box rating. Oh no, then I'm definitely not going. It's one thing if you're surprised at a movie and it gets you, that's cool. But like when you know, what's that one movie, The Fault in Our Stars? No, it's a cancer surviving type movie. No, I can't watch that. I can't subject myself to it. If I don't know what it's about and it happens to, that's great. But let's see, big homie, ask Gabe. We don't take kindly to getting kicked. Oh man. Dude, we had some controversy here with Warzone in my house because we didn't download the free version. We downloaded the version that comes with Modern Warfare. So every time we play it, we got to have the disc. Oh, all three of us wanted to play it at one time. I knew I didn't buy the disc, so I said I'm good. I'm not, I let my sons fight it out, man. And it was a brawl. It was like, they were just yelling at each other, and in the end. What?
Why don't you guys just get rid of Modern Warfare? Nobody's probably playing that.
Exactly. Well, I did that in the back, but it's an 8-hour upload, so that's why you guys were streaming. I said I'm updating it. That's exactly what happened. I deleted Modern Warfare. I was getting the the update, and so now everything is working. But between my sons, it was like it finally came down to I said, "Well, who bought it? Who bought the game?" And if they said me, and then I'd be the tiebreaker, but I didn't buy the game. The oldest one was like, "No, I put my money in. I picked it up. I bought it." I was like, "Well, then he gets to play." Man, my little guy, man, he threw shit everywhere. He was just mad at the world, man. he like, you ever go to bed angry, like angry, like you'd be like, "Oh, forget it, man. I don't care." He sat there, crossed his arms, watched YouTube, and within two seconds, he was out cold, angry, like gritting his teeth. He's just like, this dude.
Yeah, I get it, man. I'm trying to play my Warzone too.
No, exactly. So, anyway, I am available to Warzone it up because now I finally have it up and running.
Yeah, you're ready to go.
I'm ready to roll. So, AD, any post Llama show streaming tonight? What you got going on tonight?
Yeah, we got the post Llama show for sure. Like I said, me and Big Homie, I think we're probably gonna plan it maybe for tomorrow at some point, depending on my work schedule. But we're gonna do our blackout.gg YouTube video mid-season of Moon Knight and special 420 stream Wednesday. You know what I mean? Because I'm in Colorado and you can do that.
Hey, you can't knock the hustle, man. You can't if that's what's legal in your state, then that's what's legal in your state, man.
No, but I thought it was a good idea to get. I mean, I was gonna stream anyways, but I thought it was a good idea to stream on that day. You know what I mean? Have a reason to stream. And there's another UFC fight in 2 weeks, I believe. I think the same weekend as Doctor Strange, actually. So we'll have that coming up soon too. We're just gonna keep streaming and keep trying to grow the channel, man.
No, for sure. Let's see. Hercules wants to comment on my son's rage out when you exert all your energy into being mad and end up passing out.
That's adrenaline went out.
Yeah, no. I mean, like I said, they were really heated, man. He was so angry, man, so pissed.
Lamo, you should have said the magic words.
What's that?
1v1.
1v1 for what? For the
game.
For the game.
Whoever's better gets to play. I mean, it's just, well, if I had to share it with the game, I'm 1v1ing. If you want to play at the same time as me, we're 1v1ing before any of us touch the game, and whoever wins is getting the game. It's just a fair way to go. You lose, you lose.
I do want to 1v1 each of you guys.
Oh, Llama, you should do it for your channel. You're gonna get pooped on. Your best chance at winning a game is against Gabe.
Well, I want to eventually get to Gabe. So, but no, I want to go one versus one on you guys. See how far I last. See what happens. And then if I beat you guys, then you guys see there'll be some a wager of some sort.
Llama, you're not beating any of us. Not even on a bad day. My controller could be broken. I'll still beat you. No, but you know what'd be dope though? I mean, especially when there's a moment where we're all on and stuff, we need to have a 1v1 tournament. Have like a little bracket set up, like, you know what I mean? Like kind of promo it a little bit. Like, I think that would be wonderful content for the Blackout channel. Listen,
it's the Blackout Cup. We're all fighting for the Blackout Cup. Or the like the Stanley Cup or the Blackout Cup, the Blackout Pineapple Water. I don't know, whatever you want to, whatever we're fighting for. And then look, we can have freaking Hercules in his spinning magical wheel of situations, right?
Yeah, except we got to pick the weapons. He had some weird weapons on there. It's like rocket launchers, dude. Come on.
Oh, that's my kind of game, man. Grenades, rocket launchers, grenades only, dude. I'm winning. I'm winning every time. Forget melee though. I don't know how to melee, and definitely don't. I don't know how to snipe. That's for sure.
No, that's not. Man, my sniping has been shout out Jay Birdie by Mr. Miyagi of sniping. This guy's guy. I'm hitting clips every stream, man.
I'm telling you, when I watch you guys play, man. I don't understand how you guys can see that far down the scope, because I'm like, all right, there's somebody. Where's that person? And then you guys shoot him in the head. I'm like, oh my god, there's somebody there. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you see, our brains move crazy, man. We're joking, talking crap, and then we get into a gunfight. Everybody locks in, like, Yo,
Well, the funniest thing is you guys know how slow my brain works because you guys are like, Llama, you still there? I'm like, yeah, I'm playing, man. I'm trying to focus. Y'all are cutting up jokes, talking smack, talking about what you're going to do next game. I'm like hyper focused on the one game and I can't do anything else about it. Oh my God. Let's see. Hercules says we got to make a return of the wheel, but in Warzone.
But how would you do that? How would you do that? Like, that's another thing we could do too. There's custom Warzone lobbies we could do.
Right, like private matches and
yeah,
stuff.
we all drop into like Resurgence Island and like that would be funny too. Like who wins it, who's the battle royale winner of us? That would be fun. Because that one honestly is a lot closer than a 1v1. Yeah. Because like you never know what can happen. Smoke and like anybody can win that.
Well, listen, I would let you guys kill each other, and then I'd snipe one of you guys. That's my plan.
You better not miss your shot.
You know I'm going to miss it.
You miss a shot against Bernie, you think you're going to live to tell the tale?
No. No way. No way. All right, well, listen, guys, this is all we have time for tonight. I want to thank everybody who was here. Hercules says one more thing here. Spin the wheel with wacky loadout setups for a gifted sub. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so a couple of things. Let's pay the bills, right? If you enjoy this type of content, you enjoy this show, please show some love. Go to YouTube, The Big Llama Show, and subscribe there. We've got the Blackout channel, blkout.gg. Or no, it's BLK. Yeah, I said it right.
Yeah, you said it right.
All right, yeah. You know what? I didn't say it right the first time you launched. You know that, right? It's haunted me for days.
Wait, what?
I had said when you first launched and we did the show, right?
Yeah.
And I went and I listened to it. I don't know what made me listen to it again. But I spelled it out. I said BLACK.
No, hold on.
Yeah, OUT.GG. And I was like, damn, that sucks. I gave everybody the wrong information. So yeah, go to our YouTube channels. Make sure you subscribe there. If you were Twitch, again, I'm not huge on Twitch, but Twitch streamers, make sure you go to Blackout AD's channel, where you got gaming content, UFC fight nights, late nights with Jay Birdie, all kinds of mischief. So go out there, and if you like toxic lobbies and you like fun and excitement, go to the Blackout AD channel. And again, look out for my latest video for Blazing Saddles. Will be out hopefully by tomorrow. And then the poll winner, whoever the poll winner is right now, as I'm looking, go vote right now because it is neck and neck. Top Seekers at 37%, Tombstone 36%, Kung Fu Hustle 27%. So
I like how they all got blown down their original polls.
Yeah,
and then they're tight in a new poll for the second place.
I mean, we had almost 150 votes right now, guys. Like again, if you
that's the closest poll you've had too.
The closest poll, and we got 7 comments, but we got people interacting. So please, if you're interested in that one, you guys get to pick the movies free of charge until I get big enough to charge you all for Patreon later. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Well, again, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. Hercules Outlaw. We had Jane, big homie James, both James Johnson, Uncle James. Jay Birdie was here in the chat. We had Gabe. We had Fab Factory. Thank you, Fab Factory
from Jerusalem.
From Jerusalem. On Easter Sunday, we get someone from the Holy Land from Jerusalem to visit the show. So very excited. Thank you. And I think he subscribed to our channel, so that's good. Let's see who else. We didn't have any Gillens tonight, so we had Zelenia in here.
Yo, I was gonna ask you, what happened to Lenny? You ever talk to him?
You know, after we had him on the show, he disappeared. Did we make him mad?
I thought about the same thing.
Oh my God, did we do something?
He's never came back.
No, and you know what's funny? At least Senna came to me and was like, "Hey man, we got issues." I'm like, "You haven't been able to come back. What's the issue's not with me."
You copyrighted it. I like how he mentioned it in the comment.
Oh, he did. Well, I told him. I said when we took that picture, right? Him and I don't take selfies ever. So I said, "Hey man," I told the Blackout boys, we are going to meet at this baseball game. I said, we got to have a picture. I got to let them know we've been talking. So we took the picture. We talked for a while, and when I posted it, I was tagging and making sure everybody knew. But yeah, he was like, and I told him about the copyright strike thing, and he's like, dude, I've been fighting that for like a month. I'm like, really? You have? He's like, I don't even know who that guy is anymore who's taking my money. They're making money off my name. I go, I don't know, man. Every time I play it, I get a strike. So somebody's making money somewhere.
We're going to have to ask him to do a new song for us.
Like I said, I love the song. I wish you guys, I don't know if you guys have heard it like longer than the intro, but I thought it was a pretty good song.
It's not bad. I think Gabe said we need to watch it on the stream, but he's got we got to get him back on, man. We got to get him back on. And when I move back, I want to see him in the studio. Like I want to see how his process is. Even if he is making music still, I don't know.
You know what we could do? Well, obviously, we can get him in studio for sure, see his process. But I think what if we helped him develop a new song, like for the show, like a blackout, theme.
Yeah,
I mean, he could definitely help us. I think he has a studio in his house. I think he has like a mini studio. Maybe we come up with some beats. Listen, Sin, if you're listening, I'm being serious here. As part of like a series, we just show how we came up with the theme song. I don't know. I'll drop a couple of old man bars. I'll drop some some llama related.
I'll sing the hook.
You sing the hook?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like Drake. Working on the weekend like usual. Sunday night at 10 p.m. is too much. Anyway. All right, guys. Don't forget to sub. Don't forget to support the channels. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys back here on Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget. And again, Post Llama stream is happening on the Blackout channel. Blackout AD is going to be hosting that. I may join up if I got a few minutes here. I'm going to join up and play a couple rounds if that's what you're doing. If not, I'll just come in the chat. All right. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for a great show. Have a great night, guys. Peace out, everybody.